Is that Kobara?
Yo, what's up guys? King over here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. Today we have an interesting person. And this person is May. Oh, hi King. You had a match call feature put on your Pokemon. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. And without a word, we give her a Pokemon. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briny in Pelipper Woods. I guess he's on his way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokedex coming along, King? Mine's looking pretty decent. Yeah, but do you have a shiny? No, you don't. Aha! In your face. So how about a little battle? If you say no, I think she leaves. So I'd rather battle her for the experience. You're just picking a trainer, King. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not going to lose. May. Alright, May sends out Wingull of 13. Water Flying type, Keen Eye for his ability. With the move, Growl, Water Gun, Supersonic, and Wing Attack. Like I said in the bios, these are the moves that you're gonna be stuck with for a long time. Dang, two Growth can do it. He's going for Wing Attack. He went for Supersonic. Alright. This is bad. Come on. Clutch. Thank you. Got one. 3 can do it. 3 can do it. Yes, it can. Good job. It's gonna send out Trico. Listen out, Nekata. Let's show her that we got a new teammate. Not only a new evolution for a Pokemon, but a new teammate at that. Alright. She sends out Trico, level 15. Pure Grass type. Overgrowth for his ability. With the moves, Pound, Leer, Absorb, and Quick Attack. I'm going for Silver Wind. It survived that. Okay. Let's go for Leech Life. It might actually not. It's gonna survive this. I should actually went for another. Never mind. Crit again? I'm just hitting crits. Oh my god. What kind of Pokemon that I got? Yikes, you're better than I expected. Oh, by the way, Mr. Browning, who just passed, yes, he told me that he's in his cottage. Can you just move here? So you might not know this, but Mr. Browning was once a revered seafarer. Interesting. One little thing about May is that it's very mandatory for her to be registered in your Pokémon. You could fight her here in Reshboro or fight her in front of Mr. Briny's cottage. It is weird but unique that you can fight her at the cottage. What you have to do is heal at Pelipper City and then faint all the way past Reshboro City. She will stop you and force you to talk to her, but only if you try to leave the city normally. Just get poisoned or just faint from a wild Pokemon and you'll get it as long as you heal at the Pokemon Center at Pelipper City. I don't know exactly what would happen if you didn't register her in the Pokénav. Like going through the entire game without her being registered in the Pokénav, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't get calls from her, right? Of course, because he's not registered in it. It's just interesting to see. Thank you. And y'all sprouting out. Great. Alright. Is anything new here? No. Okay, it's nothing new here. But remember to come back here. I already got a berry from the berry girl, so we're not worried about her. Oh, nope. Actually, we want to go back because there's a lot of cutting that we gotta do. There's a lot of cutting. I think there's also trainers in here. Oh, this is not a trainer. That's a badge from Rustboro Gym. You must be a trainer. You should try using this item. A miracle seed. The miracle seed boosts your grass type moves, and that's very good for my Nuzleaf and his bullet seed and growth. Come on, people. We are working towards a goal. And another great ball. That's my 7th. Yeah, that's my 7th one. More than 7th, but you get the gist. Okay. I think. Yeah, I don't want to encounter nothing right now. Tiny mushroom. That is a sell item. It's also, let me see, an X item. Like I said, X items are, to me, they're only good for sell items. I'm not gonna be using X items at all, to tell the truth. Yeah. Alright. So, actually, for the upcoming event that we're about to have, we want to go to the Pokemon Center and get some repels. You get like 4 of them. You probably get a bit more if I sell these X items. We do have tiny mushrooms, but I'm gonna be keeping those for a bit. How can I leave without even getting the repel that I wanted? 38. Let's get 12. Oh, no, I got those items, right? No. Yeah, I was about to say I got those items. I don't know. I was tripping for a sec. All right. Again with that, I will always say all right because I like to enjoy the word. All right. Yet again. Okay. In first place we got Pico, in second place we got Mr. Briny. Which one's gonna win? It's a race to all ages. We're about to see the ultimate finisher, and Pico wins. Hold on, lads. Wait up, Pico. You're king. You saved my darling Pico. We owe you so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dufit and a package for Slayport then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly with your accent is no problem at all. You've come to the right place, man. Thank you. We'll set sail for Dufit. Yes. Dufit it is then. Anchors away. Pico is setting sail, my darling. Oh, King, it's Dad. Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devin, Mr. Stone, about your Pokemon now, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. That has been registered. Alright. Ahoy! We've hit land in Dufit. I suppose you're off to that letter too. Who is it now? Steven. We're in a new town with a new gym. Unfortunately, we are not going to enter the gym. Actually, I don't even need to heal. Dufit Town is a small town, so you can go explore a little bit because it's going to be real quick. Starting off with this man. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting to fish? I heard you, and I like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. We obtained the old rod, and as a added bonus, I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull on the rod. Sometimes you can get a snack, something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need to time the pull on your rod to haul them in. There's nothing over here. So, in this house, there's a very good item here. Well, you brought it across the sea to visit Duford. Did you maybe come here because you heard about Brawley? He's so cool, everyone idolizes him. Gorge your eyes on this. It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of fashion, yeah. Oh, I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style? Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have this. You want me to have it, not this. The silk scarf boosts his normal type move. Yes, we're getting some good items here. I'm gonna give that the Marsh Stomp to boost that bite whenever he comes in clutch. So at the start, we kind of get some items, kinda. All right, next up is this house. Different hall. Everyone information exchange. There's nothing really much this in his house, but I highly recommend remember this house for later on because this house is gonna be very important later on. Yeah, it's nothing really much here. So we're gonna go over to Route 106. Nankata, we still have some work to do. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? With my rod, it hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom and I just can't go. So what you're saying, you're taking a shit while fishing. Most of the craziest thing ever. Alright, let's go over the bio. Magikarp, the Pokemon that does nothing until level 20 or level 15 when it gets tackled. There are more better water types than it, but if you could get to level 20 and evolve into Gyarados, you will have a strong mon indeed, because they will have Intimidate for the ability, and being a water flying type is a more better Pelipper than anything now. Until then, it sucks. Tentacle, a Pokemon that does not suck. Kinda, but not really. At level 25, it learns Bubble Beam, the only water type move it can learn until level 49. Which is Hydro Pump. We are getting closer and closer to where we'll be able to get Ice Beam very soon. By then, you should be able to get Bubble Beam. So you get Bubble Beam and also Ice Beam. So, 2 beam moves. Highly recommend you get Clear Body, and basically, you just have to wait it out until it gets to level 30. And it'll be very good. Just make sure to come back to Duford Town so you get a certain item for it. Which we have beaten the gym, so I'm kind of confused on why this is happening. But it's fine, it's fine. This is the this is 100% the downside of trade evolution Pokemon, because sometimes at certain levels they won't obey you. Hurt yourself. Poison. Nakata, please use Gus. Time's out. Gus, thank you. Or everybody come in handy. Snaps out. Gus, thank you. I lost because I'm trying to not go to the restroom. I lost because I won't take a shit. That's what's saying. That's what you're saying. Right here is our heart scale. We have 2 of those now. One from the trade, from me trading Nakado back over. And one for the beach. We heal real quick. Alright. Let's talk to this rock and get a Stardust. And go way behind here. We got a Pokeball. Also, this man is actually hiding something, so we actually need him to go right here. Which do you prefer, fishing in the sea or a steam? Or scream? Fisherman Elliot sends out Magikarp. It has Splash, and that's it. Nakata turn away. Look like I have to beat the gym after this. Oh, you're not gonna be very good against the gym leader. Oh my god. My whole plan was to revolve around you, and now I can't even use it. Nakata no. Okay, still use Gus. It has 4 attacking moves, so I really don't care. On a bait. Come on, don't act like a Magikarp and do nothing. On a bait. Don't act like a Magikarp and do nothing. Silver win. Thank you. Sure, go ahead. Do I get the army boost? No, I do not. Tentacle. Yeah, I'm sending out Marstorm. Look at him. Look at his back strike. Mud shot. And you're down. Not a Magikarp. You know what else in a Nuzleaf? Nuzleaf! Damn. All y'all just crit. Like in deep sea fishing, alas, spectacular. You did lost spectacularly. Fishing's great, but so is battling. If you don't mind, can we meet again? Yes, we will meet again. And from him moving from that spot, I thought it was an item here. I always thought like it was an item here behind him, but it's not. But anyways, Granite Cave, and we have an item. What we got here? Potion. Great. Hey you, it's getting awfully dark in your head. It'll be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven, I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright. But, well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. HMO 4, not HMO 4, HMO 5. It's Flash. Flash is a good move for one thing, lowering down your opponent's accuracy. How much? I don't know. Makahita. Alright, I think it's a good time to go over the bios. Zubat. The generic poison flying type is here. First off, go back to evolve level 22, not 20, sorry. Back to Zubat. At level 21 learns Wing Attack. And it's not going to be very good against the gym leader, besides using one move that's strong against one Pokemon from the gym leader. Spoilers, the gym leader is fighting type. It does have some resistance against the gym leader, being quite resistant against fighting, but it can't really do anything if it's not super effective. It gets Bite and it gets Astonish, 2 flinching moves, and Supersonic. That's the only thing that's really good about it until level 21, until it gets Wing Attack. It does get a unique move of Poison Fang that has a 50% chance of badly poisoning the opponent. And it learns it at level 41. As a Golbat, it learns it at level 49. It's not a bad Pokemon, but there's other chances that we could be able to get Golbat or Zubat. Geodude is a hard-hitting Pokemon straight off the gate. At level 16 gets Magnitude, a move that powers vary from 10 power to 150 power. Very strong early game. At level 21 it gets Self-Destruct, a 200 power move that damages the foe and faints the user. It evolves level 25 and if you're able to trade it, you get a strong Golem at level 25. It's a good rock and ground type Pokemon, but for the upcoming gym, it's not. But after that, it still is great. Makahita! Okay, first off, Guts. Poison, and you're rocking with a 120 power Pokemon. If you get it Avid in nature, you'll be rocking with a 140 power Pokemon. It hits like a truck if it has guts and if it's poison. It's very scary if you're against it, but if you have it, you will have the most fun that you ever have. It's a very strong Pokemon, only if it has guts. Highly recommend it and have fun. Only bad thing I say about it is it's slow and low special defense. Sableye, the first ever dark and ghost type. In this part of the generation, it has no weakness, 3 immunities, normal, fighting, and psychic, and a couple of resistance. You probably think it's good. I mean, nothing beats having a ghost type very early in the game, because there's a lot of Pokemon that has normal type move at this point. But you're kinda wrong. It's good for right now until later on, there's better ghost types, and there's better Pokemon than it. The biggest use is that it's immune to all of the gym leader's moves, because all of those moves are fighting. Mawile, our first steel type. Intimidate, straight off the bat. Please get that. Also, Sableye is in Sapphire Emerald, while Mawile is in Ruby. Mawile is an interesting Pokemon, but it doesn't evolve in... There's more better steel types, even one that's coming up in Insect. It doesn't even get proper physical move until level 21 when it learns Vice Grip. That is the only physical move that you learn leveled up, besides Astonish, which is not that good either. Yeah, this is gonna have a difficult time with this Pokemon. Next is Aron. As a legend said once before, I love Aron and I love defense. If you know, you know. Aron is defensive and almost has the same attack stat as Geodude, but it does take a while for it to evolve. But at the end, you'll get something destructive. I was planning on getting it on my team, but I decided not to. Also, Geodude was going to be a team member, but I decided not to because of Nakata. It learns very good move from Headbutt, Metal Claw, Mud Slap, and even Iron Defense at level 17. Also, we just got Rock Tomb from Roxanne, and it has a chance of holding the Heartstone, boosting Rock type move even further. You're gonna have a good moveset before even hitting level 20. That's really good, and I recommend that even though the next gym is fighting, I still recommend this Pokemon. The ability I recommend, Rockhead. And we have encountered one. Alright, Aron's one of my favorite Pokemon. I think he's one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon, which I should make a video of. I'm definitely gonna make a video of that, but not anytime. Actually, you know what? I will make it not soon, but soon. Alright, damn it, for real. Come on, Aron. Stop messing around and get in the ball. Thank you. Thank Arceus. Okay, up here, you get an Everstone. The Everstone is good for breeding certain natures to other Pokemon if you really want that. There's a 50% chance getting the nature from the mother. and only the mother. There he is. This is the Pokemon I want to catch. This is also the Pokemon I wanted to try this move on. Bye. If Bide works here, it doesn't affect. Okay. In Generation 4, Bide actually hurts grass type Pokemon. Not grass type Pokemon. Ghost type Pokemon. Well, so in this generation, it doesn't. Then later generation, it went back to not being effective against ghost type Pokemon. I don't know what's wrong with that, but they could have fixed it somehow, some way. Are you serious? But Navi, yeah, not gonna be KO in my Marsh Stomp. Foresight. This allows the user to hit ghost type Pokemon with normal type move. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, bro. 1, 2, 3. Thick. Frick. I could have named it Spooky, but we don't have time. Of course we don't have time, but, you know, time is of the essence. Alright. Let me find out. It's not really hard, yeah, it's not hard, going through the cave. Because it's not really a big cave. It looks big, or might be seems big, but it's not. Alright. Yet again with that word. My name's Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I'm traveling here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Hand him a letter? Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to reveal that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. TM47 Steel Wing. If you got Tailo, and if you want this move on your Tailo, like right now, you can put it on your Tailo. But if you're looking for another Pokemon to use this move with, go use that Pokemon. Your Pokemon appeared quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I'm thinking. I know. Since we got to know each other, let's register each other in Pokénav. Now I got to very long. And we are never gonna see him again. Hopefully. In the Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, this is remade into like a archaeology. I forgot the term of it, but I forgot the word of it, but it's basically it has hieroglyphics on the wall of Groudon and Kyogre, which is cool in remakes. Here it's just a cave. And his objective here was not looking for the legendary Pokemon of Ruby and Sapphire. I don't need to go back that way. We could just go down here and this cliffs. When I was young, I thought you couldn't go this way, but you can. But now I know. Oh, you thought we was done? No. We are not done. Yes, we are not done. Actually, before we continue on, we caught Aron in a Sableye. Rocket, gentle for your nature. Raise special defense, lowers special. No, raise special defense, lower defense. Aron is a very good Pokemon. Straight off the bat. If you get a high level one, that's the highest level, I think is 11. It gets Headbutt. You get a Headbutt on Aron very early, and it's very good. Highly recommend it. Sableye. Upcoming gym. upcoming gym is okay. Modest nature. Why the modest nature? But it's somewhat okay, but still. But anyways, like I said in the bios, Sableye doesn't have no weakness. It has no weakness. It's a darkened ghost type, the first ever darkened ghost type, and it has complete immunity against the gym. The only thing here is that it has physical moves, and it's higher status special. Yeah, not. But before we can definitely go to Slayport right now if you want to. But you're not. We're going back to Pellerberg, and into. I'll meet y'all back in Rustboro City because that's where we're going to. Okay, back in Rustboro City. There's two things that I miss. No, actually, not two things. Just one thing. There's one thing I miss, and I think it's a C dot for. It's a C dot for a route. A route for a C dot. Okay, I think it's this one next to the gym. Yes, yes. Okay. My Pokemon is cute. Sure, I knew that. But if you really want, I'm willing to trade it too. I'll trade you my C dot for a route if you want to. Okay, that's what he wants. He wants a C dot. He wants a route for a C dot, not the other way around. Okay, he doesn't want a C dot. He wants a route, and I already trade over a route. So let's give someone else a route. Not that one. All right, next to the gym. And talk to this guy. He will trade you a C dot for a route. So we have routes. We've been catching a few of those. So why not? His name's Kobe. So he said no dots. Take good care. Please be good to my Pokemon. Alright, dots. Not only as holding item, it will always have the early bird ability and have the relax nature. It's holding Chesterberry, and it starts out with Bind Heart. Alright. Now, again with that word. Let's move forward because we have one more thing in this town. And before I leave, I will get some Pokeballs. You deliver the letter. Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you a trainer. Experience share. A Pokemon holding that experience share will be given some of the experience points from battle. It will get XP points even if it didn't naturally battle. I would say XP share is quite useful for raising weak Pokemon. What do you say if you visit this one again? You already told me that, so let's move on. Remember, yes, please remember this guy. Remember him. The guy. The fossil guy. There's other ways to get in the Premier Ball. Buy 10 Pokeballs. You buy 10 Pokeballs. You get an extra one to throw in. I'll throw in a Premier Ball too. Okay, back to town. I'm gonna leave it here. So we encountered Team Opera again, got the Devon goods, and came to the Devon Corporation, give them the package. They sent us off to another journey to send a letter to his son, and now we are going back and forth And now we are back at Dufit. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we are going to fight the gym. And this gym is going to be a bit of a hassle because of Dufit Town Pokemon Gym Leader, Brawly. A big wave in fight. See our Serpents next time. Peace.